Welcome to I Love to Do Websites. This is WEBnesday. WEBnesday. Yeah. My name is Rod. I'm a web designer and I'm the founder of Ki Agency, and now I'm focusing all my strengths and passion in I love to do websites. I have 7 lessons to start, and then I'm gonna give you tips on plugins and whatever, SEO, Facebook ads, whatever necessary for you to thrive on the web. So let's start here. Basically, it's 7 steps that I use for every single project. Discovery, I just try to find out a little bit more about the business and understand their needs and their clients and their target audience, what differentiate this business from another business and stuff. And then I go to the second step, which is theme. If you're starting a business, you're a solopreneur, or if you're an entrepreneur and you have even restaurants and big business can use this structure, this system. But anyways, theme, then sitemap, and then content, image, design, and launch. And you know what? These days, it's all driven by empathy. You need to understand what they're feeling, their needs, or whatever they are looking for, or whatever they are searching for solutions or whatever. And people will check you out. People will check you out. 80% of people check your website before do a purchase. And this is like, it's happening. It's happening. And 60 or 70% of them, depending on the industry, are on mobile. So you need to make sure your website is mobile friendly. So you probably know all of this. But anyways, just an overview here. You have visitors, they have needs, and they need solutions, right? And you are there to solve their problems. So you want to speak the truth, stand out, and just showcase that you are an expert. These days we have those platforms that are kind of like pre-made websites. So the host is already set up. You don't need to work on, like backend on a server or set it up. Things like that. It's already done, and you use templates, use themes, and you just customize those themes. So these are the main platforms that use this kind of structure: Wix, Weebly, and Squarespace. I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of them. Let's talk about Wix. It's really famous. So Wix, it's a platform that has all these themes, and you can basically pick one and start customizing right in a spot. So let's try to find one thing for, let's use it as an example. Let's say business consultant. Business consultant, let's see, template. So you go to wix.com and then just click template. What it is, it's just like a bunch of themes, and then you click and you can add it right in a spot. For example, let's find here business. And then let's find something. Here there's a mobile version of your website already done. It's already pre-made and everything is working right in the spot. So it's a cool way to understand. So see, you have I want to talk about main elements. What you must have in your website to be able to convert a client, or to be able to translate what you do to this user or client or prospect or lead, or to be able to really make them understand what you do, or understand what differentiates you from others, right? So a big image, translating what you do. Maybe like someone climbing a mountain. If that's the feeling you want to, you want them to feel like this is really this triggers, these images are really important and make a lot of difference in those first 3 seconds. So they say that first 3 seconds the most important experience the user have, because they understand and they get that like the first impression, right, of your website. So for example, in this case we have colors like a blue, kind of like a let's say business color palette, and then you have above the fold, this is the first fold, fold of the website. But when you scroll down, right on spot they have 3 blocks or 3 elements here, which is really important. You can use here service or whatever you want to break down in your project. So this is just a template, right? So for example, if you are a business consultant, you're probably going to talk about like maybe, I don't know, like maybe cash flow, or maybe we'll talk about HR solutions, or maybe you're talking about so everything that you know, like the solutions that you provide. So you want to make the user understand right on the spot what you do and the solutions you're providing. So use the theme. So that's why I think it's so important to use the theme these days. If you are on a low budget, just use the theme, and then you can, you know, you can just show them with a structure that is pre-made. Just add your information there, change a little bit here and there, just image, and you have a website right on the spot. You can do it. You can do it by yourself. It's totally possible. When I started this 10 years ago, I did my websites on Wix. We had Wix that time, and yeah, that was 2009, and I did a bunch of websites for companies and for myself. So you can definitely use it, and it's so we have projects, we have so you can use the structure they have, because they kind of think about before they create it. This is just one theme, guys. So if you want to, you know, like add another one, you kind of know your color palette, or if you don't, it's okay, it's fine. But just browse themes, and if you are building in another platform, I still recommend you to go to those platforms like Wix, or for example Weebly. Let's go to Weebly here. Same thing. We have websites here. If you go and click in websites, there's a bunch of themes, and so let's say view themes. And you can pick one like business, and use what they did. You know, they put some thoughts behind this theme, and so for example, let's see this one, preview. Let's preview theme. So you can browse. These are all pre-made stuff, so it's ready to go. You can just, like, you know, in one night you can, you know, like couple hours, 3 hours, you can have your website running. So if you have an idea, you want to, you know, like have a website right on the spot, you can use that for sure. So here we are leaders in innovation. So see, like this is a really good statement that we should have in the first fold, like the first 3 seconds, you should make a statement, and that's who you are or the solution you're providing. And then, okay, then you break down like the like umbrella of services, right? This is great for business. There's so many industries that can use this too, like Wix and Weebly. But I'm gonna show you another one. This is a Squarespace. It's popular as well. Lots of templates. It's a little bit more classy. It's more for photographers, I would say. Maybe video makers, travel agencies, or I mean, there's a lot of business that can use depending on your brand or your approach. If you don't know about branding, just use your competitors as a reference. Just go and research your competitors. What is the style they have? And if you want to stand out and you have a different personality, or funny, or try to find a thing that kind of like, embrace that personality and showcase your unique. Because that's the thing, right? You have to be unique. People, they have like a lot of providers to the same service. You have to stand out somehow, so you can actually be an option for those people that want to buy from a specific person or personality, or they want a specific solution or outcome. So it does help. I have been working with branding. I started as a graphic designer, actually, so I have been working with branding this past 10 years, and I know that for sure, if your visuals are aligned with your personality or whatever makes you stand out, people feel that and people choose you because of that. I mean, you're not there to pitch, you're not like in real life, online to sell all the time. So you rely on the visuals, on your website, on your picture, on your profile picture, on your videos or Facebook, whatever you're posting, content. That's how people perceive your brand, your expertise, your uniquenesses. So anyways, this is a good one for musicians. I work with musicians as well. I love to work with musicians, and this, pre-made templates, real estate also, and weddings, events. So lots of templates to choose from. All of this systems, they have blog, they have a CMS, content management system already built in. So you can blog, which is really important. You can use SEO. You can add your keywords in each page. I'm gonna talk about this in the next episodes, but on this episode, I just want to show that it's possible to build your website in one night if you pick one of those. And if you're using WordPress, it's a little bit different. And just so you know, there's two kind of WordPress. First, we have WordPress.com, which is just like Wix. It's just like a company that hosts and kind of provides solutions, and then you buy your themes there. But the most common one is people that just use the WordPress technology, and then install that in servers that you know, there's some requirements, but you can just install your WordPress machine there, create your machine, and then you have a WordPress website there, and then you can build your website in whatever server. So you don't need a platform or a company. You can just host your website and in your server. So basically that's the difference. WordPress.com, it's a company that has everything built in, so you can buy your domain there, you can pick themes, just like Wix and Weebly and Squarespace. And WordPress.org is the organization that provides the platform. So you can use this platform, which is free, and you can install in a server that. So that's WordPress.org that provides that. But WordPress.com is just like Wix, and I don't recommend to use WordPress.com. I recommend like some servers, but that's for another episode. Today I just want to show you that it's possible for you to create your website today. Just go to one of these platforms. I'm gonna add the link below. Some of them has a small, let's say a small commission for you to click, but if you want to just click, you know, Wix.com and you can find it, but the links are below. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, this is my website. I love to do websites. My name is Rod. I love it. This is my first video, so I'm gonna deliver a lot of results for you, a lot of knowledge here for you. Love to talk to you guys. Please subscribe or hit the like below. I'm gonna go through all these steps. Today I just want to talk a little bit about step 2. Hope you like it. See you. Cheers. Bye.